Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I want to show you real quick how you can make these beautiful and easy granny square gifts. The only thing you need to know is how to make a granny square. And if you don't, I'll link to a video I have where I show you how to do this. Let me walk you through each one of them and tell you a little bit about what I did. So the first thing I've made is this lovely pot holder or pan holder. It's created in a classic granny square pattern. I have used this pretty thick cotton yarn. It's 100% cotton. And I've used 3 strings for this one. So I took 3 different colors. As you can see, a purple, a blue, and a white. And I just crocheted together. I think I used a 7mm hook to make it nice and dense, which is very important for this kind of project because you don't want the pot or the pan to touch the surface underneath. You also need to pick a yarn that is heat resistant and that can be washed at a fairly high temperature. I finished it off with a nice zigzag border, and you can use whatever border you like. And if you want to see how you can make these different borders, I also will put in a link for that. So this was a classic pot holder. So the second gift you can make are these cloths. Of course, you don't have to make multiple, but I think that it's really nice. It's just a regular granny square pattern. I haven't added any borders to these ones. And I made them in different sizes. So I think the blue one is 10 rounds and the purple one is 9 rounds. Again, the important thing to remember here is that they should be able to be washed at a fairly high temperature. And again, I use this thick cotton yarn, so it's a yarn group C for this one, and I used a 5mm hook. So the next thing I made is this Scrubby. So it's made from this special yarn, so you can use it for cleaning pots and pans and, well, pretty much everything in your kitchen. So I created 2 granny squares, one in a thick cotton yarn and one in this special Scrubby yarn. It's called, I'll show you real quick. Whoop. It's this one. It's called Creative Bubble, and this yarn is especially made for a project like this. And again, I have a thick cotton yarn for this one, like the same kind that I used for the cloth, washcloth. And I just made 2 in the, well, they're more or less same size when I was done with them. And I created the pink one first, and then this beige one. And then instead of fasten off, I just put them together. And I started doing single crochets all the way around. So no sewing needed to make something like this. In the corners, I added 3 single crochets. And I think this is a really nice gift as well, especially if you pair it up with a couple of washcloth. You can make a really nice kind of cleaning set for someone. So here's another little nice gift that I made. It's this Christmassy colored coaster. It's very nice, especially if you're gifting like a mug or a tumbler or something like that. You can kind of add this to the gift to give it a personal touch. You can play around with the colors. Again, it's a classic granny square. I just changed the colors for each round. And for this one, I made a little border up here. Just a really fast, nice one, I think. And again, it's made in cotton. This is not the thick kind of cotton. This is a regular thin cotton I've used. And you can play around with the colors in any way you like. So here's another gift I made this year. So this is a sitting cushion. I made it in 100% wool. So something like this. Oh, this is a very thick wool. I think it's, yeah, it's yarn group E. I used a 9mm hook. And it's a classic granny square pattern, and I just changed the colors. You can make multiple of these and then gift it for someone for like their dining chairs, or if they have an outside garden set. Or you know, if you have a friend or you know somebody who likes to hike or just be in nature, and it would be nice for them to bring something where, you know, so they can sit down safely somewhere. And you can wrap it up like really nicely and then, you know, leave a note for them, say, you know, have fun on your hikes. I hope this gift will keep you warm. So that was it for today's video. I hope you found it useful, and I hope you have been, you know, inspired to start making some of these projects. I am sure somebody will love something like this. If you found this video helpful, please show it and like and subscribe, and maybe share it with someone who would also appreciate it. Thank you for today.